Hello everybody and welcome to my June favorites. It blows my mind to think that the year is half over. Where has time went? I have a good mix of products to show you. A lot of it this month is skincare and I call it self-care with one new beauty product. And if you're interested in seeing how I created the look that I'm wearing today, I will link the video I did a get ready with me using some new to me products. My absolute favorite product that I have been using every day in June, it's new to me and it's by First Aid Beauty and it's their facial radiance pads. They're alcohol free and they're safe for sensitive skin, and they help to exfoliate, tone, and brighten the skin. There are 60 pads in this jar. I believe this is the large size. There's both lactic and glycolic acid on each pad, so I use this every morning in place of my ordinary glycolic toner. And let me just show you one. They're very thin, but they're very, very strong. And the thing that I like about them, I hope you can see on this side, it's kind of textured. It has like little, I call them bubbles. That's the side that I use because I figure it's probably the best side for exfoliating. And one pad, I can do my whole face, down my neck, and my chest. And then the other side is soft if you want to use the soft side. They're very moist, but they're not like soaking wet, like they're not dripping all over. I really do like them. I picked this up during the 20% off sale when Sephora had it in the spring, and I will definitely be using these again in the future. I think they'd be perfect for travel because I would imagine that they would be okay. You wouldn't have to count them as a liquid. Double check that if you're interested in, if you're traveling and you're interested in using them, because I'm not sure. I myself have not traveled with them. Another new to me product for the month of June. I use it every night at bedtime, and it is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I love it. You can see how much I've used. I love it. It goes on, it's like butter. It's not sticky, it's not tacky. And my lips, when I wake up in the morning, they are so soft. Now, a few of you have told me that I should scrub my lips in the morning when I get up. I always forget to do that. I can feel a difference in my lips, and I absolutely love it. So it claims to be nourishing and plumping. I don't know about the plumping part, but it's definitely moisturizing and nourishing. Another new product to me that I'm using every morning, and you're gonna say it really? Yeah, it's a deodorant, and it's by Donna Karan, and it's a Cashmere Mist deodorant. This deodorant is expensive, but I got my $100 for a bonus gift card. You know, you cash in 2,500 points, and I managed to snag one of the $100 gift cards. They're almost impossible to get because you practically have to be sitting at your computer like at that particular time and watch the thing come up and grab it. But I bought this, and I bought a shampoo that I'm still testing. I figured if I didn't like them, well, I really didn't waste my money, right? I'm so happy to report though that I love this deodorant, and even though it's expensive, I think it's worth every cent, and I'm going to tell you why. But let me tell you a little bit about this first. It comes in like a ceramic container, and it's a twist up. It does have a scent. I'm not crazy about the scent. They call it a cashmere scent. It's a deodorant antiperspirant. Gosh, I can't read the writing, I'm sorry. But I'll link it below and you can read up on it if you want. I've read where some people will say that this lasts them 6 months to a year. I'll let you know whenever I finish it. Like I said, I use it every day, and it works because I'm going through that stage in my life. I'm 51 now, perimenopause stage, where you get like an internal flush of heat and you just like break out in a sweat all over. And I was finding with my drugstore deodorants that I was using, like they weren't maybe as strong as I had hoped that they would be. I don't smell when I wear this, honestly. I love it, and I've had no problem with white cast, no problem with irritation. I really do recommend it. So if you're looking, I know it's a luxury, if you're looking for a deodorant, you know, will work and so you won't smell, I recommend this one. It works for me. Another thing while we're talking about sweat is, this is something that I've had on hand for many, many years. It's not something that I talk about. Like I said, as you're going through menopause, you get sweaty and hot. And one of the things that I like to use, and it's nice to have in your gym bag or in your purse just so you can freshen up a little bit, and it's by Always, and it's their feminine wipes. They come in a box of 20. and they're individually sealed like this. You know, you could conceal them very easily. Nobody would know what was in there, and you just use it and you're good to go. So I'm really finding with the hot flashes, like there's lots of, oh, I don't know how to say it. There's lots of sweating going on. I don't know how else to put it, but this getting old is for the birds. At least the menopause part is. Speaking, staying with menopause, well, anybody can benefit from this, but I really find this beneficial when I take it. It's a VitaTree Fish Oil. This one I really like because it's guaranteed to be mercury free. It's an omega-3 blend. It has a flavor of orange, but I've never tasted the flavor because I don't chew it, I just swallow it. But the thing I like about it is that there's no aftertaste. I try and take 2 a day. What is she saying here? The writing is so darn small, it's hard to make it out. Oh gosh, like I said, I'll link it before. Oh, okay, the writing says they would like you to take 4 gel caps a day. Well, of course they would, but I take 2. Some days I take 1 if I forget about taking it. But it has omega-3, DHA, and EPA, and it's for brain and cognition, your heart health, and it's a natural anti-inflammatory. I am having problems with my joints, particularly my knees. I do find that they don't ache whenever I take these. So I highly recommend those. And another good one, if you can't get this one, is by Nordic Naturals, and it has no fish aftertaste. You know, sometimes if you buy like a different brand, you'll get that like burp after, and I just hate that. It grosses me out. I like the VitaTree and I like the Nordic Naturals. Now this is a brand new item to me in the last few days, but I'm absolutely loving it, and it was a gift for my birthday from a YouTube friend. And it's by Charlotte Tilbury, and it's her Eyes to Mesmerize, and this is in rose gold. I'm wearing it today. If you want to see how it applies and my first impressions about it, you can watch the Get Ready With Me that I will link in a card above. It really applies like butter. It's like a barely there, but you know that something is there, and I think it's perfect for summer, just for a nice bronzy look, and I absolutely love it. I highly recommend the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize line. I've talked about this so often since I received it last Christmas. It's the Joy Perfume by Dior. You can see the bottle is 2/3 done. I wear this every day. I absolutely love it. I believe this is the big size my daughter bought me for Christmas last year, and I'll be putting it on my Christmas list this year. The packaging is gorgeous, but it's just a nice, light, summery scent. It lasts on my body a good 8 to 10 hours. It's not overpowering like some perfumes can be. I really, really do enjoy that. Now, I have shopped my stash for these other goodies, and they are favorites that I continue to use over and over. And the first one I'm actually wearing all over my face today. It's the IT Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi palette. This is such a handy palette. This is perfect for me. It's like a nice everyday natural glow. This palette has everything. I've used this for eye looks as well. It has a bronzer, a nice blush. It has a highlighter, and their Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. This is a great pressed powder because I've talked about before, I have the CC cream illuminating, and I find sometimes if I just wear the CC cream before I powder it, I can see my pores a bit, and this really tones everything down and really blurs out everything, and it's great. It's the perfect little palette for travel, or if you don't want to have a lot of makeup. Now, for skincare. I've talked about this before. It is the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream. I bought this last November. It's almost empty. I use this morning and night. Absolutely love it. I have seen my eyelids transform. I was one of those people that never believed in a separate cream for their eyes, but I really can see a difference since using this. My eyelids are very, very soft. I can't say I've noticed much of a difference with any like fine lines or anything, but that's not what I was using it for. I really wanted to just inject some moisture into the under eye area and the eyelids because my eyelids were looking a little dry, and this, it goes on like butter. It works so nice under makeup. I have a backup. I will always have this in my skincare repertoire. Another product that I've talked about at least once on my channel is by Caudalie, and it's their moisturizing mask, and I use it as a sleeping mask. And I'll just put a little bit on to show you what the texture is like. It's, I'd say, medium creamy, very, very light scent. But what I do is after I've done all of my skincare for the evening, before I put my moisturizer on, I will put this on, and then not so much in the summer but more in the winter I would finish it with a moisturizer over top. It does not make my skin greasy, it just really hydrates and replenishes the moisture in my skin, and I wake up feeling so soft and supple, and my skin feels really, really hydrated. It's a moisturizing mask. It provides moisture and soothes dry skin, leaving it soft and comfortable. They say to apply twice a week to the face and the eye contour. Now they say remove it after 15 minutes, or you can leave it on all night, which I do. 90% of people said that it soothes their skin, and it is cruelty free. They do not test on animals. So I highly recommend this. I'm getting more into sleeping masks over sheet masks, because sheet masks are fun, but I don't know, I don't find that I get much benefit from them. So I prefer to leave a product on overnight, and it does really help. And the next product that I have to show you that I absolutely love, and I saw this like transform my skin practically overnight. It's another Caudalie product, and it is their moisturizing toner. This is actually the second one that I bought. This will last me 5 to 6 months because I only use it once a day. In the morning I usually use a glycolic toner, and this is what I use in the evening. I put 3 pumps of this on a half a Shiseido cotton pad, and it hydrates my face, my neck, and my décolleté. I've told you many times that this stuff, I actually feel my skin sucking in the moisture, particularly when I first started it last winter because my skin was so dry. It does not leave me feeling oily or greasy, because you know that I do have combination skin, and I was a little worried about that using it in the summer. That's absolutely not the case. This is a wonderful moisturizing toner. If you have dry skin, normal skin, even combination skin like me, and you want to try it, I highly recommend it. It is wonderful. And the last product that I have for you today is by Neutrogena. It is for normal to dry skin, and it's the Hydro Boost Body Gel Cream. I use this after I take my shower. I love that it has the pump. I'll show you the consistency. It's just a nice light gel, and it just really, it sinks into the skin. I do love it. It has a little bit of a light scent. Now, it's in my June favorites. I do recommend it, but I'm still giving the nod to the Vaseline Mature skincare lotion that I love. I just find that that one, it absorbs a little bit better into my skin. I can find sometimes with this one, on my legs especially, I'll see a little bit of a film on the outside, and it just doesn't totally absorb into the skin. It does have hyaluronic acid. Like I said, it is a great moisturizer, but if I had the choice between this one and the Vaseline, I think I would go with the Vaseline, but that's just for me. The thing that I like about this is after the shower, I will just like sometimes leave my skin like moist. I won't towel off my legs, and I'll rub this in my skin, and because it's a gel, it feels nice and cool. It does a good job because my legs are smooth. So those are my favorites for June. I found some really nice new products, and I'm rediscovering some old favorites by shopping my stash. So you may have noticed that I've been absent a little bit. That's just because things are really starting to heat up with the house. We're cooking with gas now. They're framing the house. Roof trusses are going up Monday, so we'll probably already have a roof and shingles on by the time you see this video. And I don't know if we're going to meet our July 25th deadline. We may be delayed a week or two, but I can't tell you how relieved and how happy I am to see that house finally going up. I almost cried whenever we went to check and the walls were up. It's been a long 2 years, and I just want to get settled so bad, so I am like over the moon happy. I know I don't look happy right now, but I am. So I'll try my best to at least do one video a week, but if I don't, like, please don't abandon me. It's just that things have gotten so hectic right now at this time, and hopefully by the end of August things will have settled down. And if you're new to my channel, I really hope that you'll stick around and hit that subscribe button. I want to thank you all so much for your kind comments all the time. They mean so much to me. I love each and every one of you. I consider you all my friends, and I will see you very, very soon. But before I go, I have to show you my assistant. Bye.